Good evening, everybody. Good evening to Ashtanga's webinar series. We have been successfully able to conduct a number of webinars during these trying times. Right now, we are going monthly once on the second Sundays with very eminent speakers coming to us and giving their thoughts and giving us new ideas as well as certain practices which we can do at home as well. So the webinar series is focused on the general public as well, not just doctors. So first, I would like to introduce Mr. TVS Warrier, the MD of our company. Hello, sir. Then we have Mr. TVN Warrior, who is the senior most in our company, KS Warriors Ashtanga Ayurvedics Private Limited. Hello, sir. Dr. TVN Warrior is the senior most doctor in our company. He's been also in various administrative positions with us for a long time, and doctor is considered as one among the eminent Ayurvedic doctors in Tamil Nadu, and he has been part of decision making on the Ayurvedic front. Hello, sir, Dr. TVN Warrior.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Then I would like to introduce Mr. T.R. Shashi Warrior, who is the executive director of the company. He has been, he along with Mr. TVS Warrior have been running the company for the past so many years. KS Warriors Ashtanga Ayurvedics, an introduction would be better off if given by Mr. T.R. Shashi Warrior himself. Sir, can you please?
Thank you, Dr. Girish. Welcome to Ashtanga's webinar here. KS Warriors Ashtanga Ayurvedics Private Limited was started in 1936 by a very eminent physician, KS Warrior, who studied from the Kottakkal School. He completed his course in 1933 and started this institution in 1936. When nothing was clear about Ayurveda, nobody knew about Ayurveda, nobody knew how to promote Ayurveda, how it would take his life, nobody knew. He took this dive into Ayurveda and he started this institution here in Trichy, the central part of Tamil Nadu. And he started manufacturing products when there was a difficulty in getting medicines from Kottakkal. He started his life with Kottakkal's medicines. And his mentor said that then it was World War time and medicines being transported through train was difficult. And so PS Warrior himself advised KS Warrior to go ahead and manufacture his own, as he was also equipped with manufacturing facilities. He started manufacturing in 1936 and started this new company called Ashtanga Ayurveda Shala. Ashtanga Ayurveda Shala ran till about 1999 when we converted this as a company. 1990, KS Warrior passed away and left us this legacy. We are now 85 years into this Ayurveda, and we all believe in Ayurveda. We are dedicated to Ayurveda. We live Ayurveda. We use our products and we know our products so very well. We are so involved in manufacturing. The family is involved in manufacturing. The family is running the company. And so we manufacture about 300 products in all. We have 4 clinics in Trichy. We are spreading. We have been sending medicines to all over south of India. We have just started operating in the west of India and we'll slowly enter into the north of India too. So this is a small background with which I go on to give the mic to Girish Warrior.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. So the second wave of corona makes things extremely critical, and we should be aware that it's important we prepare ourselves to fight the dreaded virus. So prevention is better than cure is always heard about everywhere. Now, how do we do that? We have a great system with us called Ayurveda. So that is why, to give us a good picture on how this can be done, we have our eminent speaker today, Dr. Suraj AR BAMS MD Ayu, Kaya Chikitsa Consultant, Kundapura Rural Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Udupi. there is a brief profile on Dr. Suraj. Dr. Suraj has completed his BMS in Government Ayurveda College, Ayurveda Medical College, Bangalore, and MD IU at Alvas Ayurveda Medical College, Mudabidri, Karnataka. He currently serves as Kaya Chikitsa consultant at Kundapura Rural Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital, Udupi. He is also a member in Society for Ethnopharmacology, Kolkata, India, a certified acupuncture practitioner, trained in Marma therapy, and a third degree Reiki practitioner. Dr. Suraj has published in peer-reviewed journal on the effect of Agnilepa when given with Lashuna Rasayana and Eranda Taila in Pakshagata, with special reference to ischemic attacks and the brain. So having several oral and paper presentations to his name, Dr. Suraj has also been actively participating in various national and international seminars. Dr. Suraj has undergone special training with Dr. L. Mahadevan, Darshanakop, Kanyakumari, in the treatment of nervous disorders and other Ayurvedic and Panchakarma managements in Marma Chikitsa with Dr. Shanmugam, Coimbatore. We are glad to have him as the speaker for this webinar to share his knowledge and insights into the Ayurvedic viewpoint in the present situation. I would also like to add that Dr. Suraj is also the better half of my classmate, Dr. Swati, who we have done the undergraduation together. So great welcome to you, sir, Dr. Suraj. I hand over the stage to you.
Thank you, Dr. Girish, for a wonderful introduction. And I thank all the KS Warrior group to give me an opportunity on speaking on this COVID-19 epidemic, which is having the second wave, now next is the third wave. So how we can prevent it to general public, because so many people are now in a panic stage. In their house also, they are in the panic stage. They cannot sit peacefully in their house also. So that in that stage, I am coming to the public, and this wonderful opportunity was given by Dr. Girish and his team. It's very, very much helpful. I'm very grateful and thankful. I think let us start the program without.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. And before starting, I would just like to tell everybody that any questions that you have, Dr. Suraj has said that you may raise your hand. Option is there in the Zoom. You may raise your hand and then the query can be answered. Otherwise, if you would like to not have any interruptions, you can have the questions at the end of the session. But you can also put your questions in the chat box. So then and there, when you have questions, you can put in the chat box where Dr. Suraj would be able to answer you at the end of the session. So that is also there. And I would ask everybody to keep yourselves on mute so that there is no interruptions in between. So in the present situation of COVID-19, I think all the governments are taking very strict and stringent action everywhere. We find that we are all faced with another lockdown most of the time in most of the places. I think many of the states are in lockdown, and it is mandatory that many of us here are doctors, many of us are the general public. It is mandatory that information empowers you. So when you have your face and cover your nose and try to minimize on your traveling outside and stay at home to be safe. I think we should also be taking up the responsibility to tell the people around us for the same.
Welcome, Dr. Prasanna Ital, sir, who has given an opportunity, who has just now joined us.
Hello, sir. Welcome, sir. So is the PPT visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yeah. So yes, sir. So you may just tell me next when you need me to change the screen.
Yes, sure. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. As we are all here gathered together on a webinar on a topic on the Ayurvedic insight to battle against COVID-19, I once again thank the opportunity given to me, Dr. KS Warrior Groups, Ashtanga Ayurveda, and my principal, Dr. Prasanna Ital, and all my colleague and friend help me to prepare this in a short while. So I will be talking on today's topic on coronavirus, how to battle coronavirus in this pandemic, and how you can prevent the exposure of this coronavirus, how you can do that. As I told earlier, nowadays the people are sitting at home only, are getting panicked, don't know what to do, what can be done, what is going to happen. In that condition, here it's a very good opportunity for me to tell the public, as being a doctor, that also being a doctor of Ayurveda, which is near to the nature. I am very much glad that I'm very happy to present you on this occasion. Next slide, sir. I will be talking today with the small, in the PPT, it is a very small intro matter, but everything will be the oral, which I will be explaining you in detail, what can all you be done to first to prevent the coronavirus, and then the treatment, what you can do, basic treatment for mild and moderate symptom at your home. And then we will see the take home messages, what you can take home with you, that we will be seeing. And these are my contents of the today's seminar. Next slide, sir. So you can see the picture here. Many people are wondering when the life will get back to normal after COVID-19 crisis. We should be asking it to ourselves only, because can we use this opportunity to learn from our mistakes and build something better? Yes, absolutely, we can do that. The Gita says in that the human community protect the environment for their own survival and the biodiversity around. So that is a very important quotation in the Bhagavad Gita. The Krishna says that you have to protect the environment around you. You have to protect the nature, that is Krishna, and that will protect you in return. That is what the picture in the introduction slide which I have put here will depict you very much thing. You can see the first picture where the human was in a primitive stage and the nature was very wonderful, and both were living harmoniously without any problem. Slowly the age goes on, the human becomes more advances, but the nature is destroying it every day. It goes on coming into the destruction. So when you are not giving anything to the nature, how can you ask it back? So nature can give you many things. Let it be a positive or negative also. The positive is the medicines what you get from the nature, but the negative also you will get, that is coronavirus. You cannot control the coronavirus. That is why it is affecting the jealous human society which is now at present. That is why the WHO, which is after so many cases around last year in the World Environment Day, it focused on the topic time to protect nature, or time for nature, for the preservation of the nature. That is the one I want to give you an introduction, that you protect the nature will automatically protect you. That is the basic things which a person or a people or anyone should know in this world, so that you can fight the coronavirus very much in positive way, and you can counterattack it very easily when you have that. Next slide, sir. So this is one extract which I've given you just for, this is not a thing, that I just wanted to tell the seasonal variation affecting the body and the human diseases you are getting or anything. So seasonal variation is very important. In Ayurveda, they tell about the Rutu Sandhis. There are 6 Rutus. Every 2 Rutus, every 2 months, you will get a Sandhi. That is, now it is a Sandhi between Vasanta Rutu and Grishma Rutu. Vasanta Rutu and Grishma Rutu. And after some time, it will be a Sandhi between Grishma Rutu and Varsha Rutu. At that time of point, the immunity will be very, very less in the body. That is why there was a research done, an article was published in the feared journal. It's a Lancet journal. I have taken that, that saying that at that time, the seasonal, especially affecting the respiratory system, droplet infections and airborne infections are too much in the human population. So this is usually told in, that is already told in Ayurveda, and there is Ayurveda management also has been explained 5,000 years back. So that is why people need not worry about it. It is a common now to get disease. It is very common now to get disease because it is the Rutu has changed from the Vasanta Rutu, which is Kapha prone. In the Kapha Rutu, it is absolutely told in Samhitas that you get disease, especially small children will get disease because of children are Kapha Prakritis. So they get disease, and it is easily treatable also, has been explained. The same way, when you come to the Varsha Rutu, there you get Varshada type of diseases, where Vata type of diseases, bit kasta sadhya. It is very difficult to cure or kasta to cure. It is been explained in the Varsha Rutu, which that Rutu Sandhi you are getting it. So that is why nowadays you can see lot of cases positive. You can get virus is mutating day by day because you cannot find, because of the nature is also in that condition. Okay, so that is the one thing which I want to explain. This slide will explain and tell you the proper. Next slide, sir. So before going to the main presentation, let me give you a small patient update. So all doctors are talking on Ayurveda doctors talking on COVID, giving golden milk, that this and all. But there is no fact. That is why I had an idea of presenting a patient only in front of you people, so that you can listen to his word. Then I will explain what treatment can be done. So can you please play that video, sir, on the screen? It's just a 2-minute video. You can just listen to the patient what he is telling, and he is absolutely got treated, but the treatment was given for more than 25 days, and he was with me for more than 25 days, and a total recovery from the COVID like symptoms has happened. So there is a video there coming up. You can just listen to that, how the patient is telling on that. So he is the patient of 20-year-old, is an IT professional who has returned from Bangalore with the symptoms of COVID. He had he already has priorly visiting my clinic. He has been suffered from fever for 3-4 days, and he was taking his own home medication as well as the paracetamol 650 mg and all. And he came to my clinic with the severe symptoms aggravated, which has not come down. And other than that, he had severe headache, body pain, and loss of smell. When it has gone, he has come to my clinic. So I told him, okay, this is a thing. So you need to first take rest. You have to take leave from your duty and quarantine himself. He was already quarantined. I told him to be separate from his family member. And I have initially given him a Sudarshana Ganavati capsule Malbate and bronch cough syrup, because he was having a dry cough kind of things, and I told him to drink it repeatedly, half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon repeatedly. More dose was given, and this complaint was got relieved. Within 3 days, he came back again. Sir, I am getting the loss of appetite, severe pain, abdomen, loose stool. So I told him, don't worry, again, we'll wait. Don't worry. And he was more anxious to do tests, go to hospital. I said, let us wait again for some days. We will see, we'll work it out. And I gave him that time, I told him to do all the patyas, and I gave him Dhanvantaravati, 2TID and Pravala Pranchamrita. And I have asked him to do a proper strict diet, because I have told him to do a diet in beginning. He had taken bread, tea, biscuit and all. Light diet, I have told him, so he was not following. Then I have told him what is the light diet. So liquid hot diet, I told him only ganji you have to have. Or if you are feeling weakness or tiredness is there, then Laja Peya, I have told him. Laja Peya is nothing but the beaten rice. You tell here, beaten rice that is put into the water and boiled. A little bit of cardamom is added for the taste and taken. So this diet, I have told him, it is very good Santarpana, and also it will stop the loose stool and vomiting also. So kind of thing. So that I was given. Within 2 to 3 days, it disappeared. The symptom disappeared, and he came back running. Sir, everything is normal now. I am getting severe persistent generalized weakness. I told, yes, this is very common. You are attacked with the virus, so don't worry. So initially I never told. I told him it's normal. Don't worry. But in the end, when he became normal, I've told him, don't worry. Now you start with the Giloi Ganavati, Amrita. I first asked him, do you grow Amrita Balli in your house? But he told it is not available. So I gave him Giloi Ganavati, 2 TID for 15 days. And end of this total recovery was found. Even the loss of smell and the taste was regained to that patient. Effectively, it was treated without any much complication. So it was actually it was in the moderate to the severe stage only when he came to my clinic, but it came down very drastically when you give proper patya, when you give proper medication, and when you tell the proper diet and the preventive aspect where you can do. So later on, I done him with the Marshanasya also because of having an history of nasal block every now and then. So Marsanasya, and I have given him Anutailya Pratimarsanasya continuously for that. So till now, till this was the last year case presentation. This is a case of last year. Till today, this patient didn't complain of second or third times of fever. This year again he got fever recently, and I told him, don't worry, take only Giloi Ganavati. Giloi Ganavati on the phone call. I have explained him. Only that much I have told him, and that worked miracle in this time because he was following all the patyas which I have told him, which I will be explaining you in the further slides, and he followed that. And this year only with the 3 doses of Giloi Ganavati he could recover that, and he didn't even go to the moderate one. So that was the case which wonderfully affected. And I'm not boasting myself, or I'm not telling. I am practicing in a primitive village. It is 25 kilometers from the Udupi district, from the city. And most of the people come here are very in the poor background or the village background only. So these people very much afraid to go to a doctor, other higher doctor or community health center or a hospital which is nearby Manipal hospital. So they come initially to me only with asking what can be done. And initially only if they come, I can treat it with the most easy management with the 2 or 3 medications like this according to the prakriti of the patient I give, and it can be controlled easily only. So need not go into the further complication, except in 1001 or 2 cases with leptospirosis or some history background, which I failed. Other than that, I am so sure by till today at the start of the pandemic, I effectively treated most of the cases of such kind. Next slide, sir. So, next slide, sir.
Hi all, my name is Sandeep, and I want to share my experience how I completely recovered from fever and COVID-like symptoms with help of Dr. Suraj. So I was able to completely get cured with Ayurvedic medicines and some diet suggested by Mr. Suraj. So I had symptoms like fever and body ache, weakness, and loss of smell and taste. So the prescription was to take Giloy tablet, which is regionally called as Amritaballi in Kannada, and other immune boosters which are naturally available, uh, uh, which are given in form of tablets, and um, other diets he had suggested is taking lots of liquids, fluids like ganji, which is boiled rice with water content in it, and yeah, and also he had suggested me.
Yes, sir. So this is how the patient has recovered. He is very happy now. He is working from home in the village only, near to my place. So this is, and I have so many cases where other than successful, because the language problem, I've got only his recording. Other details are there. If anyone wants, I can share it in the future. So let us come now. What is Ayurveda, and how you can correlate this to the COVID? Okay, so Ayurveda has explained about this COVID and the COVID like jwaras or fever in very much in Charaka Samhita, and also in Ashtanga, Nidhanasthana and Chikitsasthana also it is explained. And epidemic diseases like influenza, typhoid, malaria, COVID explained in Vimanasthana 3rd chapter, Janopadhamsa Vikaraha. So that is nothing new to us. For modern fraternity, it is something new. They don't know what to do, but for us, it is never at all a new thing. It is an explained thing only, but because of the lack of Sanskrit knowledge, or the lack of knowledge, or what they tell evidence based. I don't know what type of evidence they want. So this, it is there. Next, even though there is a dissimilarity in the physical constitution of human being, still there are few factors which are common to all individual, and vitiation of this factor leads to the simultaneous manifestation of disease having the same set of symptoms leading to destruction of the country. So in Ayurveda they tell Purusha Purusham Visha. Each person is having each content, but some factors, environmental factors like air, water, location and seasons are common to all people. That can affect large quantity, large world, or the country only is affected. Like now what is happening in India. The factors which are very common, which I have told, air, water and location, season. So Janopadhamsa Vikara is where the environment factors has been explained, and the simultaneous manifestation of the disease also has been told for large population group, not for one. So epidemics also has been explained in Ayurveda. So that is nothing new here. And that is destroying the human habitation also is being told in classical text. So that is nothing new to new. So that is why Ayurveda always knew COVID priorly only. So nothing to worry, nothing to get panic or something it is coming new to us. We have to search for something. We have to go deeper into Ayurveda. That much is what I suggest for Ayurvedic physician. Next slide, sir. Also, and you can see the references of contagious diseases in Sushruta Samhita. He has explained Kushta, Jwara, Abhishanda and all. So there here Jwara also is very much important. He has explained in Sushruta also. So all the major treatises of Ayurveda has explained this. And symptoms like fever, respiratory distress, cough are mainly seen in COVID nowadays. So that is how in Ayurveda we can see as the Ayurveda Pranava Srota Drushti is affecting with the Rasavaha Srota Drushti. Prana plus Rasavaha Srota Drushti. What is that? I will explain in the future slide. And that is why the prana is affected. That is why there is immediate death of the patient is happening, because our respiratory distress is happening, and death is happening because it is affecting the main prana of that. That is a vital N vital of the body. Means it is something which is very much important to the body. And Jwara is this COVID Jwara is again you can classify into the Agantuja Jwara. So in Charaka it is explained Agantuja Jwara. He explained about Bhuta Abhishanga Jwara, Sannipatada Jwara. So we can correlate it to this Bhuta Abhishanga. So Bhuta means nothing. Bhuta means not that it is something ghost or not. It is something which is not visible to our eyes. Which is not visible to our eyes, especially microorganism like bacteria, virus. That is why it is Bhuta Abhishanga Agantu. It is coming from the external factor, not from our body, from not the Nija dosha, not from internal it is coming. It is from the external, it is coming Agantuja. And whenever there is Bhuta Abhishanga, that is from the external virus is that all the three doshas of the body is affected. That is Vata, Pitta, Kapha. That is why it is called as Sannipataja Jwara. Agantuja Bhuta Abhishanga Sannipataja Jwara with Kapha and Vata predominant. Now, which season? Now, with these two seasons, Grishma, Vasanta, Grishma and Varsha Rutu, that will be Kapha, Vataja. When it go to next season, next Sannipata Jwara with Pitta predominant you can get. That time you can see skin rashes, loose stool and all, you can get it. That patient was there with me in the last October. That is why he had a loose stool. Now you don't get much of loose stool. You get the symptoms with the dry cough and directly affecting the respiratory system. That is why you get so much of death also. So that is how you understand this COVID in Ayurveda, and effectively you can treat it or you can prevent it. And SARS-CoV is highly contagious. It is told by, I'm not elaborating on COVID because 1.5 years, 2 years, everyone knows. Small children also, if you ask him what is that, he will explain what is COVID. So I will not go in the detail of this explanation of COVID pathogenesis and all, pathophysiology and all. And that same contagious is explained in our treatise also. I just wanted to give this this slide. I want to explain in that way. Next slide, sir. So directly coming to the prevention aspect and the treatment aspect of COVID-19. So how you can prevent the COVID-19? So according to Ayurveda and Acharyas, you can greatly manage your health when you are at home. So you need not go to any doctor. So prevention can be done when you are at home only. Only thing you should do is you should go within rather than trying to find out the new researches. So why we are failing in treating the COVID cases? The modern world is failing because every day it is getting mutant change. Every day is giving new symptoms and they are not able to find what is exactly happening. So better than that, you go into that deeper into our ancient science. You go deeper into, come back. You do the retrospective studies rather than you go for the new clinical studies. You go into back and see what you can do. So how you can prevent from COVID? So best answer which you can give is to protect your Agni. What is Agni? That is your digestive power. So this Agni is available in each and every person. Agni is available in each and every population of people will be having. Without Agni, people die. That is why the Kaya Chikitsa physician is told Agni Chikitsaha, Kaya Chikitsa, who treats the Agni only. So that is why they are this. So Agni, when you have a lot in your body, it is very much in the normal proportion. That means you can have a healthy lifestyle. Without, your immunity will be good, your doshas will be good, your dhatus will be good. What is doshas? Vata, Pitta, Kapha. What is dhatu? That is your systems, respiratory system, pranava srotas, rasava system, your lymphatic other system, raktava srotas, circulatory system, muscular system, skeletal system. Even your reproductive system will be very good when your Agni will be very much in power. So you should protect your Agni. Now you ask me how you protect your Agni. So Agni always will be there in your body. Either it will be in Manda Pramana or it will be in very much in less content when you have the fever like COVID, or it will be in aggravated stage when you have some gastritis or other conditions. So when it is becoming Manda, it will not be able to, whatever you do, whatever you take, it will not be able to absorb properly. You cannot assimilate the food properly. That is why you will fall sick every now and then. That is why the children will fall sick every now and then, because their Kapha Prakriti, they will be having Mandagni. The old age will be having very now and then they fall sick because their Agni is very low. They fall sick every now and then. That is the thing. So how you can protect your Agni by this? This one we will see. That is to follow the basic Dinacharya. To follow the basic Dinacharya. So this Dinacharya is a very good concept in Ayurveda. So Dinacharya is explained in Charaka in the 5th chapter of Sutrasthana, and in Ashtanga it is explained immediately in the first after the Sutra 2nd chapter. Dinacharya and Rutucharya is explained. As I have told of the Rutucharya, in the Rutu, which Rutu you can get it the same way, what you should follow after or while getting up from the bed till you take day-to-day activity, what you have to do, that is the Dinacharya. Next slide. So these Dinacharyas are very simple and easy to do. So first one in the Dinacharya is getting up early in the morning. That is Brahmi Murta Uttishto. So everyone will laugh at now, asking what is the benefit of that. Okay. So most of the people nowadays work from home, staying at home. Night they will be overly, they will be doing all this work, enjoying, and the day they will extend their sleep till 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. They will skip the breakfast sometimes. They will not have the food. They will not take. They will not do these regular activities properly in the lockdown time or previously also. The IT professional, you can see, they get up early. They get up in the to mid noon. Brunch they take. They sleep in the late midnight when owls are awake. All these are happening every now and then. That is why diseases are very prone to us. So that is why Ayurveda tells sleep early, wake up early. So sleep early, wake up early, dinacharya. That's explaining getting early, getting up early in the morning. That is Brahmi Murta Uttishtoho Swastha Paramadaraha. That is means when you get up early in the morning, what is happening? Let us ask what will happen. What when you get up early? So that in the when before sunrise, Brahmi Murta, it is not 3 p.m. or 4 a.m. you have to get up. It is the depending upon the sunrise you have to get up. If sunrise is 6 o'clock, 1.5 hour before the sunrise you have to get up. That means 4:30, 5 o'clock you have to get up. So what happened at that time? At that time in the atmosphere you will have lot of oxygen. In ozone, O3 molecule will be there in the atmosphere. That will be absorbed in the body very, very easily, and that ozone, abundant oxygen, will refresh your mind, will cleanse your body, and you will never have deficit to oxygen, which now you are feeling when you do that regularly. Not 1 or 2 days, you have to do it regularly. That is why old people tell that get up early and study, get up early and do some good things, because at that time the atmosphere will be having maximum energy. Why maximum energy? Maximum oxygen content will be there. When the sunrise falls on this ozone, it breaks into O and O2. The oxygen will be breakdown, then only you get O2 only. So this is how the scientific theory behind it, which our acharyas explained it 5,000 years back only, that we have to follow it. Next, coming to after getting up, you have to brush your teeth and scrape your tongue properly. Now you ask, what this doctor is talking nonsense, or how it will help? So what happens is, why I am emphasizing on brushing the teeth and scraping tongue is, this is a very primary thing, but no one is doing it perfectly or properly now. For the namesake, for the good breathe, good shining teeth, they will be following it. But the inner aspect of it is totally different. I will explain you. When you sleep overnight for 10 to 12 hours, in the body, the circulation, everything comes down. The kapha is increased in your body. Our body is made up of fully hollow organs, and kapha accumulate in all these hollow organs, and there will be blockages everywhere because of your whatever you have eaten. Might be your pizza, burger, veg, good food also. Whatever it is there, your organs will be blocked. When you do proper brushing technique, when you do proper scraping of your tongue, that opens up your shrotas. What is the proper brushing technique? Using the little bit of bitter, astringent, and little bit of kara, what you tell, katu, spicy materials, like you can use neem leaf, neem stalk was used older days, they were using it. Nowadays you can go for this Patanjali or other tooth paste, which is containing all this babula, kadira, which is having these qualities. So that open up the channels, it will clear the channels, and it will affect whatever you do next day. You eat properly, you breathe properly, it will be cleansing, and it will be in the proper maintained way, it will maintain. And what is the use of scraping the tongue? So two things you can do here. One, if you're having ama, or if your kapha is more, there is a concept of ama. That means your undigested food will be there in your body. So that will be replicated in your tongue in the night. So tongue will be overly coated in your when you get up in the morning. So that means the previous day meal has not been digested properly. You have taken something wrong. Your body is giving you a alarm. So that time we have to wake up. We have to wake up. You have to clean the tongue properly, and the next day meal should be taken properly. So that is very important. These things are very basic, very simple, but very important. Next, coming to the practicing Achamana. What is Achamana? Taking sips of water, it has been told. And what type of water should be taken? Hot water should be taken every day. Again, taking hot water will help you to increase your Agni. So Agni will be in the mildest form in the morning. So you have to ignite it, right? So you have to little bit give hot water, and this hot water will be affecting to recreate the kindle the Agni, and the digestive power is increased. When the digestive power is increased, your Rasava Srotas, first Srotas is there, that will form properly, and next Prana, Anna, Udaka, all other your dhatus, maybe circulatory systems, will be maintaining properly. It will nourish properly and give you optimum energy, optimum ojas. That means the immunity power to your body. So practicing Achamana is very important. Taking sips of hot water after brushing teeth. Nowadays you can do, corona is there, so what you can do is add a little bit of tulasi or guduchi, amrutaballi, or cinnamon, this dalchini, or black pepper, ginger, little bit of haridra, that is turmeric, and make a small shot and you can drink it, which is immunity booster, which is also what Achamana I am told, which can cleanse the channel, and also it will immunity, it will be faster, like a synergen action also it gives. That is called as Achamana, which you should be practiced. Always remember that I am telling you again and again, you should maintain your Agni properly to the utmost level. That should be in the superior, it should be best, so that your body will have a immunity against any diseases. You can fight any diseases as well, that you can fight it because your Agni is there. Your Roga Nirota Shakti, that is the immunity, or Vyadhi Shamatva, what you tell, will be in the optimum level when your Agni is there. So that is why I am focusing on this Dinacharya. So that Dinacharya will help you to get this optimum immunity. And next, coming to the after Achamana is following proper yoga and pranayama. So no, many people have doubt what yoga should be done. Now people will start doing yoga because they are free now. They have to told. Even the government of India has given the guidelines on this. Ayush Ministry has given guidelines. Most of the world is speaking on this yoga and pranayama. So what yoga? So I will tell you some asanas which are useful for this COVID purpose. But general yoga, Jarapathic yoga and general yogas are two different category you can do there. Where general yoga, you should practice it every day. Every day you have to do it. That is like Trikonasana or warm up exercise you can do. Then Gomukasana, the cow face asana it is. Then Simhasana, Bhujangasana, Dhanurasana, etc. So all this you can get it in YouTube easily. You can practice this every day. To what will happen this one. So when you do these asanas, there are the vital points are there in your body, like marmas are there. You can take it, or again we can take this Agni will be stimulated. When you do that, it will get stimulated, and that energy will increase your ojas, that is the immunity, and you will be like a warrior. Shield will be protected in your body. Anything you come, you can fight with that. So that is there. Every day you do practice that. Next is pranayama. Before that, now people tell we cannot do all this, sir. What is the simple one? Can you suggest me? There also I am giving you. Better if you cannot do anything, please practice Surya Namaskara 7 to 12 rounds per day. Please practice this. I am telling my patients from past 4 to 5 years the same. This is nothing magical or something. This is affecting the patients very much, and they are coming back with the good results. So practicing Surya Namaskara at least for 7 to 12 rounds per day. No need of doing all this other exercise. It will give and benefit, wonderful benefit. Other than that, you have to go for pranayama. So now I have told you this COVID, there is a pranayama srota dushti is more, respiratory distress is more. So what is you have to do? First thing I have told, ozone, you should get up at that time, that is Brahmi Muhurta, you should get maximum oxygen. And you have to expand your chest capacity. You have to expand your chest capacity by doing pranayama. Which and all pranayama will expand? Bhastrika, Kapalabhati, Anuloma Viloma, Brahmari, Utteji, Udgita, and finally Shitali. Pranayama will expand your chest capacity. Your breathing will be increased to most efficient. Your slow breathing will be there, and you will get optimum energy will be got to your body. And remember this, whatever I'm telling, it is not for 1 day, 2 day, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. You practice this now, it is continuously years and together. Another corona or another any virus it comes, your body will be ready for fighting for that. So that is why I am telling you, do it. If you are not doing it, do it from today, start it from tomorrow only. So there is the Rasavaha Srotas, which I have told. What is Rasavaha Srotas is whatever food you have taken, that forms first of all bolus, that called as rasa. That is, you can tell in modern science, it is a enzymatic, all the enzymes and the gastric juices come and forms a food bolus, that is called as rasa. If that rasa is very good, it is assimilated in the body, you will get rasa, mamsa, asti, meja, shukra. If that rasa is not good, then it will be stored there only, that is called as ama, or it will not be thrown out, or it will be thrown out as it is. It will be thrown out as it is without you are getting any energy or the vital essence, what I have told, ojas, that is one not getting. That is why you are for building your Rasavaha Srotas, there you should do proper Vyayama and Pranayama you have to do. So that intern will, when rasa is good, intern the Agni will be stimulated and immunity is caused. Next is the Snana and Abhyanga. I think most of the people do Abhyanga once in a year, once within for Yugadi or Deepavali, they do apply the oil. But practice it every day. It is externally you can get immunity, external immunity, what it is there. And in Ayurveda, Snana is the best thing where you have to do. It is the it gives immediate energy to anyone. Snana. So proper taking bath, the technique also you can use. And how can you prevent coronavirus by this? You add a little bit of Nimba, Haridra, or any like Amrutaballi or any other drugs to your bucket of water and take bath. So what will happen? Once internal also your immunity is increased, external also immunity will be increased. So this is also very important. The next one I am going to tell, which is very important, which also comes under Dinacharya, and also in the treatment aspect also it is very important in the COVID symptoms now we are getting, that is loss of smell, loss of taste, and other cold, cough, all you are getting, where you have to do is Nasya. So Nasya is wonderful action. Sir, can you go to the next slide, please? One. Next slide, sir. So here I have explained what Nasya does. Nasya is nothing but installation of Ghrita or ghee or oil to your nose. What will happen with that? It will directly go to your the prana, the sense in the brain, or it will cleansifies your the nasal pharynx region or nasal passage, and it lubricates the nasal region, and it prevents the dust and other pathogens entering into the nasopharyngeal region. So you can protect yourself, prevent yourself from microbes entering your nose. So modern people take that Otrivin nasal drops, all these things. But there is a simple, easy method you can do this. Every day, 2 drops of Anutaila. Simple Thaila is that, because Anutaila is Kapahara, easily available. Any shop it is available. You can buy it and apply it on your nose every day. Twice you can do, or once you can do early morning. Put into your nose, which can have a wonderful effect in your for preventing this things. And when you do proper Nasya for longer time, for 5 to 10 days, you start gaining the smell sensation, because Urdhvagata, the smell directly you are applying to the nose, the smell also is got very easily, and the taste also is increased. So this is the one thing you can do. If you want to put Pradhamana, that is the powder ingredient also you can try, like Rasna Churna If anyone knowing that one, if it's available in the market, you can take that Rasna Churna or Kachoradi Churna, take a pinch of it and take the Nasya with that immediately, because these are the Sugandhita Varga, Gana Varga, where smell is there in this drug, and that will stimulate your the olfactory system, where the smell sensation you need, that will stimulate it immediately. And in that picture I can see that how it is it is happening like that, and the smell is regained immediately. So you need not worry, you need not have any tension. Oh, my smell went, I cannot know what to do, what I cannot eat anything. So that can be done. The Nastya is having such a good action. So the mode of action is it lubricates the nasal passage, and it will prevent the pathogens entering it, especially the microbes entering your body. So it will block there only in the nasal region. You have nasal hair, there also it there only it kills the virus. Next slide, sir, please. Which is one more thing in Dinacharya is that it is Kavala and Gandusha. So what is Kavala is, it is like a gargling only, that filling your mouth with oil or kashayas or any other product, Ayurvedic drugs, putting and gargling it, or holding it for some time. Oil pulling also, it is very common word knowledge you can see. So what it does, it removes your throat cavity, the whatever microorganism is there. It can remove that, entering it into the further respiratory tract or other tract, the GIT tract. It will cleanse it in that area only. And also you will be very important of this Kavala Gandusha is it open up the channels. Again, the Srotas block will be opened by doing this, and even the Agni also is increased when you use proper drugs to that. Like example, best is Thaila, Murchita Tila Thaila, or Tila Thaila is the sesame oil. Purely sesame oil, you use it for Kavala or Gandusha, wonderful result you will get it. If you have a taste sensation or throat irritation is there, you can add Eshtimadu Churna, Triphala Churna and all, and Kashaya is prepared, and do this Kavala and Gandusha. And also it is useful in throat irritation, URTI, and other respiratory, upper respiratory tract infections can be prevented by this Dinacharya. So till now I have explained on next slide, sir. Explain on the Dinacharyas which you have to do by after this, all these things. Brief replay what I am going to tell. You have to get up early in the morning, brush your teeth, scrape your teeth, tongue, then Achamana, drink proper sips of hot water, regular practice of yoga and pranayama, Abhyanga Snana should be done properly. At least once in 3 days you do this Abhyanga. And if you have symptoms or if you want to prevent from microbial, you can daily practice Nastya Kavala Gandusha. And last explanation is very, very, very important. Should have properly healthy food. This is very important. You are doing everything there and not having proper food is like putting water to the homa or the fire. So that will destroy everything, and again you will be in the zero. Okay. So first the food also should be taken properly. So how you should take the food? Ayurveda tells beautifully again in the Vimanasthana Trivida Kukshika Adhyaya, where how to take the food. What type of food should be taken? Ayurveda Ahara Adhisthana is there. 8 methods of taking food. Prakriti, Kala, Desha, Ahara, Jirna Shakti, then all that 8 types are there, where you need to emphasize on that things. You should have the food properly. And in the Trivida Kukshi Adhyaya of Vimanasthana, he explains that how much quantity you have to have. Now you are locked down, you are having home, your mother is preparing all type of food, if very tasty food they are preparing nicely, you are gulping up everything, and you will fall into the disease. So better you should know how much you should use. So Acharya tells that how you should know that roughly you divide your abdomen into 4 parts. that is 2 part for air and water, and other half for your food. So how you can know that half only is filled with your abdomen is filled with your food? Simple. I have told you how you should have the food. You should sit in one place. You should be not talking to anyone. This buffet system, what is there? That should be avoided. And you take the food with proper concentration. At some level, you will get a satiety. Means that satisfaction will be there. There you have to stop eating. Any food, it might be your favorite or you don't like it all. Any food, that much you should have, so that the other quarter part of air and quarter part of water you should be there. That will mix up the food. The proper rasa you will get, which I have told, the bolus, which I have told earlier, that will be there for assimilation. Very good. You will never have ama, that is a blockage in your scrotus, and you will never get any diseases. Okay, remember this, what I am telling you, that will be equally important in the treatment of when you get the COVID, this taking light food or normal food. Okay, so this is very important. And along with the food, you should take sips of hot water. That is there. And following all the types of correctly food, you can come back to me in other phase, because time is there. You will not go the detail aspect, but the basic thing I have told you, the proper what you have to do. So this is very important. If you're doing all the priorly, which I have told, with the food what you're taking, you will superly get optimum level of OJAS, or the OJAS means the immunity, and any virus you can, any bacteria or any antigen which is coming to our body can be fought very effectively. Every time you remember that the fruits or raw vegetables, if you want to have, you should have it priorly your meal, not after your meal. So many of the people have a conception that after food they are taking fruits and vegetables, fruits especially. That is absolutely wrong. Other than mango and banana, all the fruits should be taken priorly, only fruits. And preferably go for the climber grown vegetables like bitter gourd, this Mangalore cucumber, or which is grown in the climber, beans, all that things. Okay, so that is very important in the digestion aspect. It is light for digestion rather than the grown from the soil, under the soil. That is very difficult. Like this ash gourd or this cucumber is there, the bigger version of that. All that are which is very important and easy for digestion. So better have that type of food. Okay, whenever you are cooking rice, priorly soak the rice for some time, for 15 to 20 minutes. So that rice, whatever rice you have soaked it for some time, it will become light when you cook it in a cooker or gas. It becomes light for digestion. This is a simple technique. There are a lot of things in food which is I need 1 more 2 hours for that to explain. I've told you the basic things what you have to do. So all this method of properly taking food will keep you very strong. The food what you have taken, healthy food what you have taken, it is getting assimilated properly. Your Agni will be always in the upper and the best level, and the Rasa Dhatu is formed. From Rasa, Rakta is formed. Rakta Mamsa, Mamsa Meda, Medasti, Asti, Majja, Shukra, and the vital OJAS you get it. That is the immunity. 100% that will be in the optimal level, and that will be the Radhishamatva what you are getting. So that is what the people are telling, immunity, 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 from lot of time, or the scientists are telling. For this many things you have to do it regular basis. That will give you a proper immunity. The next slide, sir, where Samadosha Samagni. Okay, so this is one more quotation from Sushruta. So whatever I told you, the physical characteristics or the food, what you have to do. Here Ayurveda, Sushruta Acharya has explained in the sloka, Samadosha Samagnishta Samadhatu Malakriya Prasanna Atma Indriya Swastha Iti Vidyate. So according to the definition, not only if you want to become swastha, that means the proper healthy individual, the dosha dhatu and Agni not only should be proper, your mental factors also should be, mental faculty also should be in the proper, that is prasanna atma indriya manaha. If that is not proper, then you will fall sick. This is again why I have more emphasizing on this prasanna atma indriya manaha, because WHO also, when they define health, they tell health is not merely the physical disorder, but the mental factor also should be in the proper balance. That is the definition is given by WHO also. So in Jwara, first of all, there will be Sharira and Manasantapaha. That is means when you get Jwara, anyone you get Jwara or COVID-like symptom, external also, internal also is feeling very dull, and physically also you will be very dull. So that time you have to encourage him. You have to tell him nothing is going to happen, don't worry. But now what is happening in the news, in the channels, people, doctors, anyone you take, they are in the negative feedback. They are pulling your legs again and again. No supply of oxygen, no corona is running in the news every day, lack of oxygen, lack of bed in hospitals, no medication for corona. They don't know what is there, the corona vaccine is working or not. These things are running up everywhere, it is there. That when it is there, you will never get prasanna atma indriya manaha. When that is not there, automatically your rasa dhatu will be coming down. Your bolus, that food will not come into the proper, agni will not get. Simple example I can give. I will ask the people participation here. If you are in the too hungry state, if I come and shout at you, will your hunger will be there or not? You just imagine to yourself. If you have in a hungry state, or if you want to have something, suddenly you see a snake coming near to you, or suddenly you see a terrified something, will that hunger be with you or not? Absolutely, it will not be there. It will go. That means your brain is directly connected to your abdomen, GIT, or that Agni, what I am telling. Your Agni will completely fall down. Every day when you morning, you get up, you in a fresh mood, you put it on TV news, you see negative things, then will be a problem. So that prasanna atma mandra idriya and manaha will not be there. That will directly affect the sama dosha will not get, proper dosha will not get, proper dhatus will not get, and indriya also will not get it. So what you get problem is nowadays everywhere corona is there. Everywhere corona. You outside you go, or you are in the news, everywhere your neighbors are dying, your close people are dying, your friends are affected. And when you get that news, you will fall. But what I am telling is, after that, you have to wake up, because you need to increase your immunity. You have to create something to get that out of your mind. What will do that is, when you come out of it, your Agni, again, your mind will be activated, Agni also will be activated. Otherwise, every time you fall into the depression. This is what I am telling the patients. And in village, it is very, very easy to practice. Frankly speaking, because people are very positive and very much responding people. They never worry about this, because they are in that stage only. But when you go to the cities, IT professionals or other things, I have my own relatives, I have my own family members are worried. These people have died, my close friend have died, my close things have died. What to do now? What to do? They lock up in their room, they sit there without any things. Because I'm not telling you to come out and break the rules and all. I am telling you to be positive. What is happening to them might be some reason is there behind it. If someone is only staying at home also, he has got pneumonia and died, might be he is doing an apatya there. He is not following all these things. He is having heavy food, he is having non-veg, he is drinking. That can cause immediately the disease can increase. So people tell, you can post questions on this also. I can reply why what's happening actually there. So that mental faculties, you become positive. So what I see in WhatsApp videos, many videos are there. China has come out from corona. It is not talking about corona. Why? Because they are not talking about corona. UK, In the February month or January month, they are talking on corona, but now they are not at all talking. Now all focus is on India. US, all focus is on India only. But nowhere their corona is there. Italy, which has suffered a lot, they don't have corona, but India is having corona. All is focused, and we are Indian population are very much now afraid of it. What to do, what to do. This mental faculty will drain you immediately, and immediately you are prone to fall sick. I bet you. If you are very much strong, nothing is going to happen. If you are following the dinacharya properly, if you are following the diet properly, nothing is going to happen. If you are weak, when you are weak, you will never follow the diet properly, and you will be always in the depression mode. Then it is causing the problem. That is why prasanna atma indriya manaha swastha iti vidhyate. That also should be there, very much strong, so that your agni also will be very much there. So that is what Jwara and Janapadamsa, he is trying to explain there. That is why after third chapter, Trivida Kukshi Adhyaya is explained in Vimanasthana. So this is how the Acharyas are very much more advanced than us. We think that our scientists are advanced, or we think that our researchers are advanced, our doctors are advanced, because we are all very primitive, because we never thought in that way how it can be there without any. There was one beautiful message which has come in WhatsApp. In 19th century, Spanish flu came. There was no testing, no vaccine, but people overcome it automatically. With the 2 years, everything has come down normally. How come? Because the people positivity was there so much. These things were followed in that time. People were knowing. Nowadays, everywhere negative things are there which can cause the problem. So this thing you should, all the people, all the basic people should think on it, and doctor should advise to the patient, not only the medicine. That patient is there, which he is told in the video. He was totally depressed. He was afraid to go to his house also. He came from Bangalore and stayed in his neighbor house because his parents were old. He was afraid that he can spread that. So I told him, don't worry. After 5 days, he went and shifted to his house. So that is the condition when you get corona. Once you get corona, now something that bigger thing has come to you, you act that way. That is actually nothing. Yeah, it is there. I told you, if it is affecting direct the pranava srota, it is directly, it will become a severe, and it will remove the prana also. I have explained you that also. In Ayurveda also it is told. When I come to the treatment aspect, I will explain how it is happening. So how to increase your mental faculty? Acharya again explains in the chapters like Jwara, where Vishnu Sahasranama Patana, he tells, or chanting Om is only the enough, which can give you positive energy. Your marmas will be activated by doing that, and you will get the things. And optimum is doing meditation. Meditation will give answer to everything. If you are doing proper meditation, you will get answer to everything, no need of worrying. So for going to the meditation level, proper chanting of the Vishnu Sahasranama or Om chanting or Soham Dhyana, what you are doing, that meditation should be done, which is very important, which is also told in Acharya in the your Charaka Vajora Chikitsa is explained in the end also. So that means Acharya is very much knowledgeable that your mental faculty is affecting. That is why you should do this. Okay. So that is why we should tell the patient. And how you can do that nowadays, if no one knows Vishnu Sahasranama, people tell different kinds of people are there. So try to do chant, clap, create positive energy. Last year, Modi, as our PM told, chant, clap, you give enthusiasm to your neighbors, society, clapping, dancing, beating the drums and all. So that way, that is the way how you create the positivity in yourself as well as in the others, so that you get energy in your body, the mental faculty is and you feel that we can fight for the corona or any other epidemic which is coming, we can fight it together. So that is told in the mental aspect of the Samhitas. So this is also told in Vimanasthana, that is the Dhuma Swadanam. That means make it very hard drum. You have to beat it continuously so that energy is created. So you listen to some good music, you feel so refreshed. Why you feel refreshed? Your mental faculty is your the theta beta rays, what you get it in EEG, it is changing every now and then. That is what is happening when you listen to this. So you pray, you do bhajan, you burn camphors, you light the ghee lamps, which gives energy, positive energy in your house and your surroundings, into neighbors, society, everyone, so that you can fight corona properly. So I will roughly tell in the faster way, I will tell the treatment aspect of Jwara. Those who are getting moderate and mild symptoms, what can be done initially? Please, sir, next slide. So here in the treatment aspect of Jwara, they have told very good. So in Ayurveda, Jwara is classified in 3 ways. That is Navajwara, Madhyama Jwara and Purana Jwara. Navajwara will be there for 7 days. In the Kala Maryada, when the time interval of Jwara, when they were explaining, they told 7 days Jwara will be there. But nowadays, patients are having no patient only. Within 1 day, the temperature should come down. That is not possible, right? You need to wait for some time. That is why this sloka tells a very good explanation. Langanam, Swedanam, Kale, Yavago, Tiktokora. That means light food you have to take. When the person is getting Jwara, if you feel you are getting Jwara, that means I told you, early morning you are getting tongue coating, your digestive is affected. That means your brain should go, okay, I am getting something, my health is not proper. At that time, immediately practice Langana. Langana means light food you take, like ganji or khichdi or climber grown vegetables, which I have told you. The food you take it for a limited quantity only. So that will affect, that will be overcoming, that blockage will be removed from the srotas and you can get it. Swedanam. So you try to keep yourself warm, covering the blanket, staying in a room, so that the sweat pores will be getting activated. It will be activated or it will be coming out. You will get normal sweating will be coming, so that Jwara will come down immediately. And the third point, very important, Kala. The time is very important. When you don't give time to your body, how will it fight? If something is coming to you, there should be antibodies should be producing to your body and it should be fighting. That time should be given, Kala should be given. That is why 3 to 7 days is very important. Any fever is there, don't worry, 3 to 7 days, wait, take proper food, take proper diet, take proper advices from your doctors through calls or WhatsApp or things. And you try to maintain yourself, isolate yourself, stay in one room, so that body will try to act for it. You need not have an external vaccine for that. Your body will only produce a immunity to that. That is Kala. Yavago Tiktokorasa. Then you start. When you are getting little bit of appetite, go for this ganji or porridge kind of thing with the Tiktarasa, that is the bitter taste. Which is Tiktarasa is that? Again, I am telling Giloi Ganavati. I am a very big fan of this Giloi Ganavati or Shamshamanivati. For every case, I am using this. Every case, every patient, I am giving this in a later stage or in the primary stage. So Shamshamanivati or Giloi Ganavati is a very good. Or this Amritaballi, you get it, you boil it in the water, and that water you cook rice in that and take it. Very simple. You get medicine also, you get food also. Light food also, you get medicine also. That is what Acharya is telling. That Tiktakorasa, Yavago Tiktakorasa, and Pachana Apipakwanam. Pachana means the drug should be taken. So the fever will go little bit more now, from 7 days to 12 days. That time Pachana is needed. So basic Pachana can be done. Simple drinking hot water with kashayas like Amritaballi, Guduchi, or this Nimba, or this Ushira, Parpata, Udicha, Nagara and all. That is Shadanga Panya is told in Ayurveda, which is very good. This you can get it in market also, Shadanga Panya. Every time you drink this Shadanga Panya, Pachana will be there. No need to visit any doctor. You keep a stock of Shadanga Panya in your house. Whenever you feel you are feeling like initially you get Jwara, start drinking. Your further progress of the disease will be arrested there only. You will never get any other progress in the Jwara. That is pachana, and still you want, then you have to consult a doctor, Ayurvedic physician, and he will give some pachana drugs like Nimbadi, Sanjeevani Vati, Tribona Kirtilaka, Rasa, Malbet, Eflucil Forte. There are so many medicines which is effectively you can give it. Okay, so this is how Amrutottara Kashaya is there. In the Kashayas, you can give that very effectively, you can give it. So this is how the treatment. And other symptoms of COVID is there, like loss of smell, taste is there. What should be done, doctor? I have told you in the prevention aspect only, the Nasya, what is should be done. Do it in Pradhamana Nasya, the powder Nasya, you take it immediately. That powder Nasya is having the Sugandha Dravya is there, like Rasna, Kachora and all. That will activate it, your the olfactory the system in the brain, and you immediately you start getting the smell. Or you take Sitopaladi Churna or Talisadi Churna, you pinch, you put it in your green tea or black tea or anything what you prepare, pinch, you put and take sips of it. Immediately it is told in Jwara Chikitsa also, and for taste also it is very good. It will increase your tea taste also. Instead of adding madhu and all, because it is containing shakkara there, directly you can add half teaspoon also, according to me. I've told many patients to do this, and I'm giving in a packet of 100 grams, 50 grams to do this. Very wonderful effect is there. That also you can do when you have loss of taste or loss of smell. You can do this in your home. And if it is aggravated, breathlessness, see, everyone will get breathlessness in the initial stage. Okay, tell me, when you see a snake or when you see something very terrified, will you don't take severe breath or gasping breath? You don't do. Everyone will do that, because when initially something new to come to you, your body will do that. Breathlessness is there, but don't ever worry when that is there. Wait for some days. Do these proper things, prevention and medicine. Then you see that breathlessness is there or not. It will automatically come down. It will automatically come down, and then you can be treated easily. So what mistake is going here, I feel is when there is fever with the less all this COVID symptoms and breathlessness is there, pulse oximeter you see, you get 90 SpO2, you directly go to search for hospital for oxygen. And then there increases problem will be there. When you go to hospital, I bet most of the people will never come back, because of the atmosphere in hospital is not that great nowadays. So better try to avoid that. That is why I am here to tell you today what you have to do to not to go in that stage. So those who are healthy people, please follow the prevention aspect. Those who are in the mild moderate stage goes for the treatment aspect, doing Langana, Svedana, Kalo, Yavaga Tikta Karasaha. So this is very, very, very important. So this is how you can effectively treat the mild and moderate cases of COVID-19 in Ayurveda. I'm emphasizing on one sloka. There are a lot of other factors like Sanipata Jwara is there, the Agantu Jwara is there, Vishama Jwara concept also is there. We can apply because this is for general public. I am only telling this basic concept, but the doctors can again evolve there. You go back to your science, you go back to your charaka, read it properly and apply it on the patient. So you also become confident. Instead of telling go to doctors, you don't see the patient, don't touch the patient, you don't come near me, all that things. You do in this way, patient also will be happier. They will have the confidence to visit you, and they will come back to you once again with the positive review, like the patient which has come back to me. He was, remember that the patient was there with me for 45 days. He was taking treatment for 45 days. That is the attitude which I have told him. I have told him, and that is the nature. Why? Because he didn't have any other option. Either you have to get admitted in hospital after testing positive, or he should listen to me. There's only two options. That is why second option he chose, and he came up. There are so many other examples are there. Even online consultation, I'm giving basic prevention aspect. So many people are taking online things. Okay, so this can be done very easily. Okay, so next is what is the take-home message now? What you have to do take-home message in the COVID. So these 4 or 5 key points I'm telling in the end is very, very important. First take-home message is don't get panic. Don't get panic. Whenever you hear COVID, any news, or your close relatives or close friends, anything, don't get panic. Be brave. Be brave. and try to overcome that easily. You will get, otherwise you will also fall, your family also will be affected. So whatever has happened for him, that is happened, let it go. So don't worry. That mentality you have to build up. That is how in Janopadam Sadhikara, he tells that you have to come over the disease, because it is affecting entire country, not for only you, your family, or your society or neighbor. It is affecting entire country, entire world is affected. That you have to say. So you should wisely handle it, and with the help of doctors. So take help of doctors and handle it properly. Next, always keep in mind, light food is the Ramabana, what you tell, or a best method to protect your Agni, light food. So whenever, first of all, I told in normal, you have to have light food. If you get mild, moderate symptom, immediately switch on to the light food. Drink hot water or kashayas, and that will give you plenty of energy. Steam elimination, especially, and Nasya Prayoga, gargling, Kavala Gandosha you can do for irritation. And as a preventive aspect, I am telling this is, we are also following as a doctors. I'm putting a board in the, I have already put a board in the clinic also. Take a sip of Giloi Ganavati, Giloi Kashaya, or Amrita Kashaya, or Guduchi Kashaya, every day, like a small shots, about 30 to 50, 60 ml. You take it every day so that you can overcome the COVID properly. And if your very good immunity is there, your Agni is good, then only go for having Chavanprasha. It is because little heavy for digestion. Immediately you have Chavanprasha, it will never work. If your Agni should be good, appetite should be good, then only you go for Chavanprasha. Or sir, you can go for the next slide. I'll show you some pictures of this one. Swamala Kalpa is there, or Haridra Kanda is there for respiratory as well as Jwara. It is a golden milk, what you told people, Ayush Ministry is telling you can put into the milk and take it. It is having the medicinal property, also allergic, for antiviral, antimicrobial property is there, and the Chavanprasha and the Giloi Ganavati is there. So this is some example I have told. I'm not promoting the brand there. I'm telling you the examples of which you have to take it. So to conclude my session is, sir, conclusion please. COVID is rapidly changing and evolving situation. WHO is constantly monitoring it and updating it, the information available regarding the spread. Mortality, morbidity, everything is there. So modern medicine has no cure. We have found out 2 years over now. Okay, we have found out there is no specific treatment in the modern. So that is why Ayurveda has ample measures to prevent and treatment which can be effectively win over the COVID-19. In China, basically, if you pick the China traditional medicine has affected wonderful. There are a lot of research article people
read these articles
there in Google, where effectively you can treat. So we need to share the wisdom of truth together with the friends, family, society, and be happy. This period will go on very soon. Don't worry, this period will change. If you be good to your nature, nature will again be good to us. So nature is trying to heal now. Nature is trying to destroy the bad energy, the jealousy of the people. That is what the Gita says. Human community protect the environment, then only I will protect the human community. The Gita quotation says that. Let us share the knowledge of Ayurveda to all and stand together to fight against the COVID. Never shake hand, but beautifully say namaste to all. This is what we have to do. I know some communities like Brahmins in the southern Indian, where they practice this madi, mailige and all. In Kannada, if you tell that you don't come and touch, you go take bath. My relative is there. I appreciate, we used to laugh in previously. What if you come to hospital, if she comes and visit me in my clinic, she immediately go and take bath in our house, her husband also. So we used to laugh in that way. But now I feel what she was doing was right. That should be done. That clean environment should be created. The cleanliness should be protected in your house also. When you go outside, immediately wash your hands after coming home. Take bath if necessary, if your exposure is more. And such type of things, that what you tell me, you eat in one place only, don't spill your food, eat limited food. All this what the community of Brahmin were followed, which was there, that should be followed by each and every people, rather than getting afraid, rather than getting things. So you just go back to your ancient, you go back to your roots, you will get the answer for everything. That is why I tell, meditate every day. If you give meditation, you will get answer. For meditation, your mind should be normal. So practice Vishnu Sahasranama, Om, everything. That is the conclusive statement what I want to tell. Beautifully say namaste, be positive, spread positive vibration. Don't be nervous, don't be unhappy, and we will overcome it very easily. Thank you one and all for your patience hearing. I think I have taken a lot of time. All the participation. I am very much grateful you have joined, listen to me. Please spread the news to each and every people of your known people. Tell them what is happening. Tell them not to worry with this. And in the end, I want to thank all my colleagues, especially my wife, which helped me to prepare the slides and help me to give the information on the COVID things in Ayurvedic as perspectives. And I'm very grateful to Dr. Prasanna Ital, our principal, Kundapura Rural Medical College and Hospital, who has given me an opportunity to speak on this topic, which is a burning issue now. And I'm very grateful to the management also. I'm also once again thanking my gurus, Dr. Raghavendra Udupa, Dr. Prakash Manglegi sir, which have taken knowledge, Dr. L. Mahadevan, who has given me the ample knowledge of Ayurveda. And last but not the least, I want to thank KS Warrior Ashtanga Ayurvedics, all the staff, directors and members of to give me a wonderful opportunity to present here and tell my regards on the COVID. I don't know how many people you understand. Any queries is there, or any thing is there, you can only contact me. I will send a contact number, or you can ask now here. I'll be available, no problem. You can ask me any contact. I think Dr. Girish, any queries is there, means you can just take down.
You're not being heard, Girish.
I was a little bit fast, or it was hurry-burry in the end?
No, sir, it was okay.
Okay, thank you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, sir, I can hear it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Suraj sir, for that wonderful session. It was a great session. We had a lot of knowledge. We gained a lot of knowledge regarding COVID and Ayurvedic management. We have a lot of questions here, but due to time constraint, I might be just concentrating on certain questions. Whenever there are similar questions, I would just shorten it to one single question. Is that? I hope that is okay, Suraj sir.
Yes, sir, no problem. Any other things is there? We can go for other day. You can give me my number. They can chat with me.
That is also possible, sir. I'll just give a few questions. I'll just read out. Sir, can we increase our blood oxygen concentration when we need it? If so, how?
That is there nowadays. See, once getting earlier up in the morning, your oxygen level is increased. And second way, sleeping in the prone position, your head is out of the bed, and take a deep breathe will increase the oxygen level. If you want to do, put a pulse oximeter and try it. 100% it will increase within 15 to 20 minutes. If you feel that your oxygen is coming down, you sleep in a prone position, your head out of your table or a bed, and take a deep breath for a few minutes. It will increase. Again, you do proper yoga pranayama like Simhasana, Gomukhasana, Bhujangasana, Dhanurasana. Chest is expanded like Anuloma Viloma pranayama, Shitali, Shitakari, Utteji pranayama will also, Brahmari pranayama also will increase the oxygen level, which can be easily everyday practice. You can increase it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The next question is, what oil used for nose? I think for Nasya they are asking.
Nasya, see, best one is Anutaila. If you don't have, you don't get Anutaila, then don't worry. If you prepare pure Grita, that is ghee in your house, that also can be applied.
Thank you, sir. So the next question is, does Jalaneti with lukewarm saline water help? Can it be done when one is suffering from cold?
Yeah, see, there is a thing. When you have a running nose, don't go for Jalaneti. When there is a blocked nose is there, that is the later stages of Pratishaya, what you tell, then you can go and please consult a doctor doing that, before doing that. As a normal person, Jalaneti is wonderful, you can go with, but with the running nose or initial AMA condition is there, don't go for Jalaneti, it will increase your condition.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, how can we manage moderate and severe cases when CT severity score is greater than 11/25?
Yeah, see, moderate and severe cases are there. There is a drawback in Ayurveda also. Okay, so when the oxygen level fall down and the CT score is very less, you cannot manage in the house. So don't try blindly. So that time you need to shift the patient. So what I am telling is you don't allow the patient to go in that stage. See, mild, if you get the patient, try to give immediately the medications or precautions in that stage only, so that they don't progress into the severe stage. Severe stage is we cannot handle it. That is why people are dying. That is why most of the death is occurring everywhere throughout the world.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I think there is a saying, a good doctor is one who knows when to refer.
Yes, that is the thing. That you have to do. It is not that all doctors can treat everything. If you are referring in the right time, that means you are a good doctor. You will be appreciated by all.
Yes, sir. So the next question, doctor, regarding water intake, is it wise to sip hot water in between meals, or should one wait 30 to 45 minutes after meals to consume water?
See, that is what I am wanted to tell. For the food aspect, I need 2 hours to explain. So why I am telling, I have given you an example of Trivida Kuksha Adhyaya. Why I have taken you to drink the hot water along with the food is, the food will amply mix properly in that, and you will get a proper thing. If you want to gain weight, then after the having food, immediately you can drink water. Or if you want to reduce weight, you should drink water before. That is there. But if you want to increase your Agni, you want proper digestion, your digestive power should be there, you should, sips of water should be drink along with the food only. Especially hot water is advisable. Half an hour before and priorly, according to your thirst sense, you can do that, no problem.
Okay, I have some feedbacks, sir. So very elaborate explanation. Thank you, doctor, for the sincere effort to inform people. Good session on improving health. Testimonial of acute patient is very emphatic. Being positive, avoid negativity. Kavala, Gandusha, Nasyam are my insights in today's webinar. Thank you for the excellent session. Thank you. The thought-provoking insights, doctor. Appreciated. Thank you for the informative session. Informative. Excellent presentation, doctor. Thanks for giving all of us much required awareness on the pandemic and timeline. Thank you, sir, for this excellent session. So I think most of them are feedbacks, and all of them have given a good feedback on your session, sir. And for all the participants, there is the feedback link given in the chat box. So you may please fill the feedback link for us to give an idea on what you feel about the session. Okay, one person has asked, sir, please repeat the drugs for Nasya Pradhamana. Suraj, sir?
Is muted.
Suraj, sir, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So Pradhamana Nasya is when you can try is when you have loss of smell or taste is very less. You can go with the Rasna Churna, Kachoraji Churna, because this Churna is containing the Sugandhi Dravyas are present in this, which will olfactory nerves will be stimulated, and you can get it immediately after taking this Nasya. So just sniffing 2 or 3 times in a day for 1 or 2 days, immediately you can regain your sensation. smell sensation.
Thank
And
you,
I think in Ashtanga Ayurveda there is a balm that is
Sudha
also very
Kalpam.
effective. Sudha
Sudha
Kalpam,
Kalpam.
yes, that is Sudha Kalpam is a wonderful drug where you can do that also every day, because all the principal volatile drugs are there, and Sugandhi Dravya, you can do that also instead if you are not getting this drug or this.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So one person has said, Doctor, you have given an excellent advice on today's burning problem prevailing in the world. Thanks a lot. Your advice has increased our positive way of thinking. Wonderful
Thank you.
session. Henceforth, I would be physically very active and mentally very strong. Namaste ji. Excellent session. So I think you have changed a lot of people's lives today, Suraj sir. So
Thank you.
you have given a lot of positivity to our all our viewers today. So with
Yeah,
that, yes, sir.
I think if you are giving this recorded version, let most of the people who couldn't join today, let them hear it again once again, and
Yes, sir. Yes,
if they
sir.
are able to practice and distribute, so that is easy for them to give the forward the knowledge of this, and all together only we can fight it together. But if you are alone, we cannot do it again. So that should be there. The mantra is the be together and go to the roots.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are actually recording in that. We have been recording all our sessions mostly, and we are publishing it in YouTube and Facebook as well, so that people can get the awareness on all these sessions, because it is how we should spread the knowledge of Ayurveda to people. Let people know that there are certain things in Ayurveda which people do not know. So with that mentality, we go towards that. With that, we come to the end of this session. Thank you, Dr. Suraj sir, for your wonderful session. But I would like to get some a few feedbacks from a few people. A very eminent personality is here, Dr. Prasanna Ital sir. I would like to get your opinion on today's session, sir. You are on mute, sir.
Hello, namaste, Shashi Warrier sir and Dr. Girish.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Wonderful session. Because of this time of pandemic, COVID-19, all people are very frightened as well as anxious to know about COVID-19 and what are the remedy, or how we have to live. And because of now, I don't know the situation in Tamil Nadu, but in Karnataka, it's horrible now. Here, from the past 15 days, we are facing continuously lockdown, and lockdown has been extended till this month end. So where people are very frightened as well as anxious to know what are the important things and how to prevent as well as how to cure, what are the remedies for this COVID-19. In this time, Ashtanga Ayurveda, Dr. Girish asked me to give a wonderful session. So I requested our colleague, Dr. Suraj, to do this. And it's a wonderful presentation. I hope all the viewers got some very important information regarding COVID-19. And he told one very important thing, that people definitely, the first thing is fear. Fear is the very important thing. So don't fear regarding this pandemic, and better to know the pandemic and avoid. And you have to take all the precautionary measures to avoid this COVID-19 virus. So thank you once again, Dr. Suraj, as well as Ashtanga Ayurveda team, to provide this opportunity to present the COVID-19 presentation. Thank you,
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I would also like to ask Dr. TVN Warrior to give his comments on this session, sir.
Hello, Dr. Suraj.
Namaste, sir.
Hello. Namaste.
Namaste, sir.
We have done a very good presentation, and actually in Ayurveda it is Adurasya Roga Prashamanam. Before that, Swastasya Swastya Samrakshanam. So for this theory we have to promote. You people are able to do that. Try to do in your area at least, so that those people will be free from this pandemic and other situations. We are here in Tamil Nadu also. It is very giving problems due to this COVID. We are all trying the same way to enhance the Agni as well as the Bala. So once again, thanking you for your good presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those wonderful words, sir. I would ask our MD, Mr. TVS Varia, to give his feedback.
Oh, Dr. Suraj, it was very good. In fact, I had a lot of insights. In fact, I've been brought up in a Ayurvedic family, been there, seen all, but still there are certain things which I have not been doing, and I think I'll start doing it, especially the Gandusha, then Nasya and all. I have been avoiding. I think you have been very positive in your suggestions, and you have been exhorting, people to really be, brave the situation, and it's really not a big thing as what the condition is today, seen all over the world. The daily dinacharya, whatever you have been telling, that is something which is really in today's what do you call world. It's very difficult for people to follow, including me. I mean, I should be very frank about it. But it's something which has been told during so many years back, and I think we should start doing it, at least some of it, so that we are able to maintain fairly good health. And Dr. Aital, do you remember me? Nice meeting you.
You're muted, sir. Muted.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I remember you.
Yeah. How are you? Your new assignment. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Suraj, again, and Dr. Aital for giving this opportunity for the webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the wonderful words. I would now ask Mr. T.S. Shashivarya to give a few words.
It's been a pleasure listening to Dr. Suraj all the way. You not only gave us messages, but you also made us to compulsively follow you. So that is something which every speaker cannot do. You have done that. You have asked us to follow you, and that too very vigorously, which means the speaker is very powerful. You have given a lot of messages, lots of information for us to digest. It's quite an information. So I think we have to go back to this presentation once the video recording comes out. Then because we'll have to go bit by bit, because you've given such a large information, a larger set of information, that we have to note down everything. It's very difficult to follow everything just by taking it into the mind. We have to listen to it back. Thank you very much for coming over. And thank you very much, Dr. Prasanna Aital, for permitting him to come over to us and allowing him to do this. Thank you very much. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's grateful.
You're muted.
So yes, had a wonderful. With that, I'd like to come to the end of this today's session. It was excellent. And anybody who would like to contact Dr. Suraj can also contact Dr. Suraj. I think Dr. Suraj can share his number in the chat box. You're muted, sir.
I will reply in the chat box.
Yes, sir. Or should I do it for you, sir?
No, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, so with that, we come to another wonderful evening with Ashtanga webinar series. I wish to invite all of you for the next webinar series in the coming months, next oncoming webinars. For all the sessions, please be present and support us. Thank you so much. Thank you. So have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.